like I said, you guys spent the evening at a decent enough inn. But now it is morning time. You're all waking up. Two of you have assignments to go tend to the land for the proprietor of this inn. We'll assume, Roshin, that the works and efforts that you do are duplicated by Ezra, who is not here and canonically is sleeping in or just trailing behind you guys quietly, deep in thought about the druidic arts of the world around them. And you guys are going to, I guess, see about this garden and then head out towards Longridge, correct?
Correct.
All right. It is morning time and you are all waking up. What are the morning wake up routines for you guys? Because, Odie, you passed out in a bed with the kid on the other bed. Roshin, you took a single room. And then Rocky, did you spend the entire evening in the same?
Yep.
Was there a reason for that? Just wanted to sleep in water?
Water.
Yeah, okay. So what does the wake up routine look like for you in the sink? Does someone disturb you or do you get up ahead of them? It's a public access sink.
I'd probably get up ahead of him, but I'd probably hear like jazz snoring, and that'd be my inspiration to get up and start going. I don't think he'd do anything too special. Probably just if any of y'all would wake up, just hear the plap of his feet go down and sit on a stool.
The little
Just see
flap.
footprints.
Little flaps down the hallway. Well, I imagine Odie would kind of roll out of bed and she's kind of notice that Ted maybe is still sleeping, and so she's gonna plaster herself to the wall and kind of quietly sneak out of the room, and then she's gonna kind of, I guess, head downstairs. Because where is the downstairs, right? We are upstairs.
That is correct. You guys are upstairs. Roshin, how about you? What's your morning wake up look like?
She is going to like get up and bathe and stuff because she doesn't love towns and cities, but she appreciates indoor plumbing. So she's going to take advantage of that.
Mood. All right, and then once she's all bathed, she's gonna also head downstairs. You guys are back downstairs, getting a nice breakfast, mystery meat breakfast, as it were.
I was imagining that we could probably just leave our missing colleagues sleeping upstairs.
Yeah, they're just still here from the last session. But yeah, they are napping peacefully upstairs.
And Odie is going to, I don't know, probably see about what breakfast they have at the inn. So what kind of breakfast we talking about?
It's basically the same weird stew as the night before, but they've added potatoes to it.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah. And the bread, while the butter still costs extra, should you get butter, you also get jam.
How exciting. Well, I think we've got a little one that probably wants Rocky, you want jam?
I was like, it's got the dirt things in them. I don't want it. I'd like the jam. Just the jam.
Just jam?
Just jam.
That you'll have to pay for a meal plus the butter.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming that the rest of us can have the other stuff, and we can all just give our jam to Rocky, correct?
Said, yeah. Can I pay for one of theirs? That'll be the fee, and I'll pay the butter.
You sure can. And it's actually a medley of berries. It's good berry and sour berry and inexplicably some mysterious third berry. And it's actually called Mysterious Third Berry.
Well, Odie's gonna bring some breakfast over to the table and set it out. And well, at least we don't have to worry about anybody else's cooking this morning, huh?
I feel like I could at least make something better than this.
Well, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt your skills. But at least we could not have to worry about if it's edible or not.
What's there to worry about? I ate the crepes.
I'm so glad that you did, and you greatly enjoyed them, I'm assuming. So we need to get some druidic stuff done today before we can head out to our cryptid town. Is that true?
Are you asking the bartender or your party?
I'm asking the room.
Yes, we need to take care of that before we head out.
Well, it seems like, some of our friends are still sleeping, so maybe we could, go along. I'm no plant wizard. I don't know, Rocky, he's no plant wizard, but maybe we could help you.
I could probably try.
Yeah, maybe you could teach him a thing or two.
Sure, you can observe.
Odie's gonna turn to the barkeep. So where's this area that you needed some help with?
Oh, it's just back over here, and she kind of takes you guys through a little garden area that she has in the back. And it's a pretty nice garden. There's produce, there's some fruits, and as well as a lot of herbs and flowers. And sure enough, there's very few that are pollinated, and they could all use some attention.
So we're hand pollinating the flower?
I was under the impression you guys are going to use your druidic magic abilities.
Oh, right.
Yep, and this is going to be tedious. because I can druid craft each plant individually to bloom.
Well, lights would help them bloom, right?
If you clearly
Lights?
pollinated.
Well, okay, hold on, what's it say? Like, yeah, I can make things like grow and like seeds do whatever they need to do.
I mean, Rocky's not wrong. Lights is one thing that plants crave.
He'll immediately cast dancing lights at that. And it's not over the flowers, it's all over him.
Isn't that a little bright?
Only if they're for about 10 feet, that's all.
Well, we've got lights and we've got, I don't know, I'm assuming some kind of plant magic stuff we can do, and we'll get them looking better in no time, right?
Yep, just give me all morning to go one by one.
So to be clear, you're trying to to use druidcraft to just like individually pollinate them?
Yep, 'cause that's all I can do.
Alright. So whenever you're doing that, are you like shaking the plants? Are you like scooping pollen from one plant to the other? Like how are you instructing that with that process?
Yeah, I'll just basically try to like manually move pollen around and then just like use the druid magic to kind of get it to start doing its thing.
Right? So you're kind of just coaxing the pollen. Rocky, Odie, are you guys doing anything to try and help your poor druid friend trying so hard to pollinate all these plants individually?
No, Odie's just sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor now, just kind of playing with her deck of cards, just kind of watching.
Odie does not
like-
help.
Not helpful.
I feel like Rocky would be going through the spells he knows and would like accidentally cast prestidigitation on one and like makes it cleaner and be like, I won't do no more.
Amazing.
What? I mean, you cleaned one of them. You could just keep going along and clean
Yeah,
each
but-
one.
They need pollinated, and that's what makes them like dirty and stuff.
Oh.
So if I clean them, it does the opposite.
From downstairs or from upstairs, Finn patters on down and he's like, "What are you guys doing? She said you were out here. What are you guys doing?"
Oh, good morning, child. Did you get breakfast?
Not yet, but she said you were out here doing plant stuff, and she said it might be a while, and so I thought I'd come out here and say, like, what are you doing?
Well, you were the one who, your guardians, your bad, terrible guardians, they were the ones that forced you to dress up in a little bee costume and pollinate the flowers, right?
There was no costume, unfortunately.
Oh, well, we could get you a costume if you want, but that's literally what we're doing. So
Oh,
if you want to go on and, help a little, I'm sure Roisin would love it.
would you like help, Roisin?
That would be very useful. Also, are there butterflies around?
There's a couple. There's not a ton, but there's a couple of butterfly dragonflies.
Yeah, because I just remember that butterflies also pollinate.
They do.
So I'm going to go over to these butterflies and with my little beast speech, I'm going to see if that works on butterflies and see if I can convince them to go get a bunch of friends to come and help pollinate.
Okay. So go ahead and roll charisma and tell me what you say to the. I don't have a puppet for it, but the beautiful monarch butterfly that flutters up to you.
To see you. Good morning. It's so nice to see you out and about on this lovely day. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. It is a nice day. I like
Yes,
it.
so nice. And you're both so beautiful and you look so great on this lovely day.
You too. How come you don't have wings? You should get wings. I bet you'd look really great with wings.
You know, I'm working on it. Hopefully in the future that'll be a thing I can do. So, I noticed, the two of you in this garden, and I was wondering if you had some free time and a bunch of friends.
For what?
I'm sure you've noticed the lack of bees, and I'm sure
It's been pretty bee-less. There's been no buzz.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've also noticed because there are no bees, there's also not really a lot of flowers.
She looks over to another butterfly. Is that why? Is that why there haven't been as many flowers? Are you mean to tell me? And the other butterfly's like, wait. So those bees, when they're always like, you need us, they weren't just blowing smoke up our little wings? They're actually responsible for doing something around here? And there's a dragonfly and he's like, yeah, that is the case, actually.
Yeah, and you may not have noticed, but you also contribute a little bit.
I thought we we did everything because, we're prettier. Dragonfly's like, nope, again, not true.
But I was wondering if if you want to keep having lovely days with lovely gardens to fly around in, could you possibly spend some time helping me pollinate this entire garden?
That sounds like a lot of work.
I mean,
Wait, so-
it is, but
so, like,
more
wait.
people make it go faster.
She's like, wait. So the bees really do everything? And, like, it's not actually been us just fluttering willy-nilly here and there? I thought that, like, they were just whining and we actually did all the pollinating. So us just doing our thing hasn't actually been enough? Really?
No, it's a joint effort.
That's
You do
crazy.
equal
They're not even
work.
as cute as we are. He seems a
Well,
little
you
vain.
could think of this as an opportunity to show how better you are at pollinating.
Oh my god, you're so right. Because, like, where even are they, right? And the other butterfly's like,
Right,
oh my
it's
god, where
gone.
even are they? You can roll persuasion at advantage.
19.
All right.
Damn.
It is very successful. She's a fairly popular little butterfly. And so her and her little friend flutter off to go find some more friends to help. I know it take them a few minutes, but they're going to bring back some friends. And the beleaguered older dragonfly is like, that was a pretty good move. That worked well. Played right into their hands. That's some
Yeah, you just
smart
gotta
work.
compliment them a lot.
Yeah, that was good. I've just been calling them idiots. That was some good work. I like you.
Thank you. No, hey, yeah.
I'll go see if I can get some help myself. And he flutters off. So while we wait for butterflies and dragonfly reinforcements, Rocky, Odie, what is the up? Dare I ask?
Rocky, do you want a fortune told for your day today?
I don't know. There's all these beautiful butterflies and such. It's like I feel like my fortune's already done. But if you got something else, I'd be happy.
Well, I mean, we can pick a card and see where what the knowledge is for you.
Oh, that sounds fun.
How about this one? She's gonna kind of pull one out of the pack. It says, you are highly empathetic and can easily put yourself in another's shoes, sometimes to a fault. Your empathy often leads you to develop the compassion to help, and this is a good quality to have. But learn to protect your energy and remember that you do not need to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. Damn.
Well,
Did-
I don't wear shoes, and it'll be real hard to set me on fire since I'm all wet.
That's not one of your things that you can do. The wizard thing. Do wizards set themselves on fire?
I think you're thinking
Do
of
you want me to
fireball,
get
and it's normally
on fire?
accidental.
I mean, has Zero ever set anything on fire?
Tons of times. Usually purposeful, but
Well,
I can try if you want me to.
I mean, I just the fortune's telling you that maybe we don't burn our candle at both ends.
Yeah, maybe don't test it in the garden.
Oh, are we done with work already?
Yes, are we
would
done
like
with
to
work
be.
already?
Yeah, if you want to test if you can set yourself on fire, why don't I'm sure maybe Ted wants to see, his house for closure. And then you can test it in the house that's already burned down.
Ted, did you want to go back to the farm, bud?
No, but if you want to set yourself on fire, I don't want to stop you.
Oh, well, okay. I think the fortune was specifically telling him not to set himself on fire. But I mean, hey, I'm always one for finding new skills, testing new limits of yourself and others. But I mean, I have to agree that I think this innkeeper would probably be pretty pissed off if we tried to fix her garden only for it then to be on fire. I mean, she's already kind of angry at us about the whole haggling that we did last time.
And while you guys discuss that, the butterflies do come back and they start working at it. And Roisin, you can actually make a nature check for your efforts thus far.
That was the worst thing it could be.
So thankfully the butterflies are back, so they start working on things. We're gonna say that you don't get a lot pollinated because you end up talking with Odie and Rocky about how we are working. So the three of you are discussing how we are working while the butterflies and the dragonflies do a lot of the pollinating for you.
Yeah, every once in a while I just look over. Good job, guys.
Keep it up, guys.
You're doing great. Yeah, so quite a swarm you've got there. I didn't know that you spoke to insects too.
I guess I do. I guess they count as a little beast.
Have you ever spoken with insects before?
Not intentionally.
Well, I mean, I guess to be fair, we have also spoken to an ant
Yeah,
and a bee, and so maybe insects just talk here, you
Some
know?
some do.
that's
I
a
d
fair point.
Thanks, Ted.
What if this
Do
entire
you talk to
time
a lot of
I
insects
have
around
not
here?
been talking to animals? I just thought I could. It was a skill, and it's just not.
Well, I mean, we can't talk to the little fox. I mean, I can't. I don't know if you've tried to talk to Ezra's little fox buddy. That would be a good test because he's not from here, correct?
I don't think so. I don't think the fox is from here. No, the fox came with.
Well, I mean,
I
or
have to
there could
check something, and Roshin's going to run back in and go find the fish.
Roshin's questioning everything.
Wait.
Not even sure she's a druid anymore.
I can't turn into bees.
Oh, can I actually do anything?
Cozy Cove. You come for the mysteries. You stay for the wait. Am I really even a druid, or the bugs here are just weird? No. So you guys are finished. The butterflies are working pretty well at the process, and they're making good progress. What are you guys thinking about doing once the garden is finished? Are you gonna head on the road to Longridge, or?
Yeah, as far as I know, there's not too much around here that, other than just forests and farms, correct, Ted? You live here.
I mean, that's all I've ever really seen is just the forests and the farms.
No sightseeing, no, tourist traps.
Just work.
Well, I mean, I guess, maybe it is better that you're coming with us, huh?
Yeah, because I can actually like see stuff.
Yeah, and we can definitely give him a good education, right? Right, Roshin?
Yeah, I mean, the best education is, not dying of exposure.
Hey, there you go. Ted, do you know how to read?
I do. I know how to read.
Oh, well, then you don't even have to do that. Man, this is getting easier every time.
Always like, man, raising a kid is actually really easy, guys.
Super easy. He already does everything himself. We don't even have to worry about it.
It's like keep him off of drugs and stuff. Well, he already does some of those. Well, keep him from dying.
Their prescription. They're
The
allowed.
prescription.
He
the
went through the DARE
first
program 30 years ago. He's fine.
Yeah, me too. Anyways, time to smoke a joint.
So I suppose our next step is this Cryptid town. There seems to be another group in the bar with us though, and I'm wondering if they look like Cryptid Hunters.
They don't. It's the bookworms. They're just still there from last time.
How dare they?
How
Get
dare
out of
they?
our...
How dare they exist in the same world as you?
How dare? This is our pub.
There's only one hat big enough for this town. That's Jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess our there's no reason to delay. I mean, we're certainly not going back to High Strain, correct?
Yep, and I think
Sorry,
we wanted to try and leave before the army potentially turned around.
I mean, yeah, kind of keeping away from that is ideal. I think we're gonna have to find you a hat somewhere else, Rocky.
I so badly want to tell you as your DM information that pertains to Rocky's hat, and I just don't know how to do it. I'm mentally going through like, what NPC can I find?
You have NPCs. Create one.
Okay, so here, as you guys are discussing your plans for the day, a large orc man walks into the room, and his name is Grawl, the Enlightened Tea Drinker. He's a bit of a local legend. He is a pretty strong dude. He helped defend against the inn and other people against the army when they were coming in. Looked menacing and threatening, made sure people weren't bothering the inn, and he's also just a pretty badass fighter, mercenary type of guy. Hireable, tends to have a lot of information. He also likes a good spot of tea. And he just walked in and is at the bar getting himself some tea, as well as some croissants with the jam that Rocky is currently enjoying. He grabs a jar of that jam himself and pulls out some really nice croissants from his own private personal store. Far better than the crusty bread, sir. And this NPC may have information pertaining to a hat shop in High Street. What you do with that information is up to you. I'm just telling you as a DM. His name, what he does, what he's into, and information he may have.
It's time to go to Longridge?
Odie definitely is going to like not even try not to stare as he kind of walks through and out to the bar. She's just gonna kind of be looking at him, and then she's gonna kind of turn and be like, "That's one big motherfucker, huh?
He ain't got no shirt on.
Oh, he's huge." I mean, I'm assuming that maybe if he's around here, maybe he's also a cryptid hunter. I mean, us cryptid hunters tend to have to be pretty rugged, you know?
You're right, it's just flex.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Hey, big guy.
Yes. Little
Are
rabbit
you
thing?
are you a cryptid hunter?
No, I am not a
Ah.
cryptid hunter.
Well, we heard tell about this like cryptid town that's in this area, and we're kind of on a hunt ourselves. So we're kind of looking for information.
Information on cryptids?
I mean,
Or just in general?
I mean, I'll take cryptid information first and foremost. I'm sure there's other information that others might be interested in, but if you got any cryptid information, my ears are juicy for it for sure.
Well, I know that the cryptid hunters who have passed through here have all headed up to Longridge. I've heard tale of all sorts of weird cryptids. Weird, ferocious creatures. Of course, some people, they opted to go to Hystrin. They were wanting to see about going to Aaron Calith's hat shop. He's got an excellent haberdashery there.
Oh yeah, we were trying to get there for the little man. We're trying to get him a hat, but we heard that there's well, we didn't hear, we saw it with our own eyes. This parade, march, I don't know, what would you call it? A invasion force that's headed to Hystrin?
The invading forces, yes, yeah. I would say that the invading force is the least of your concerns because the hat shop is actually unattended currently. Aaron Caliph is not able to man their haberdashery, so that shop is really the only thing keeping people from breaking in and taking over the shop themselves is respect. It's barely even been locked up.
We're we're not worried about an invading army, and we're worried about a hat shop that doesn't have people in it.
I'm saying if your little buddy's worried about a hat shop, the invading forces isn't the problem. The problem is getting into the city and then not having a proprietor to buy from. Unless, of course, you want to take over the hat shop, like a pirate of a hat shop, which I guess he could do. That would be his right.
I mean, I don't doubt his competence in commandeering a hat shop. I'll tell you what. Rocky can do whatever he sets his mind to it.
Pirates have boats. At the very beginning, you said I was going to be a sailor. So if I'll be the
Yeah,
captain of this hat shop, and he's talking about respect's the only thing missing that's not keeping people out. I don't respect this elf named Aaron. So
yeah, it is a dumb name.
there's nothing stopping us.
I mean, there is something stopping us though. There's a giant army in the city, correct?
Oh, well, they had a big meal last night with the diplomat had a big meal with Lord Marion. My understanding is the army is going to be marching back out in the next day or so, but they'll be doing so peacefully.
Oh, well, you kind of buried the lead there, didn't you, big guy?
That
would have been good information.
You mentioned your little frog guy was really worried about the hats.
Well, I mean, but the whole the army is not actually an army that's pillaging anymore. That's kind of important front-loading information.
Looks like they may have their own set of problems. Now, I'm not one to gossip.
I'm patently incorrect, but continue.
Maybe I am. But it seems like they may have their own problems. You see, thing is, Lord Farnmore, the guy who was dead, they were so mad at. He wasn't wasn't such a good guy. And in their culture, if you're not a good guy, the entire family's got to get got, pull out the bad, root and stem, as it were. So now the entire royal family of one of those kingdoms is looking at a small civil war on their hands because of this murder. So I wouldn't cross paths with the army. They're probably going to be pretty upsetty spaghetti, but they should be leaving soon to start their own war over on their side of the mountains.
How wonderful. Well, I mean, I guess better they go over there than over here, right? So it sounds like we have options of where to go then. Sounds like the fighting in Hystrin isn't so bad.
Well, it never came to fighting. It was just a diplomat had to go in and have a little chat. Apparently it got pretty heated.
God, nations in there. Big pompous meeting. So, Rocky, the question is, are we going after what possibly is your owner prior to getting hacked?
Longridge or hats? There are other hat shops along the way.
Well,
right.
It feels like there's a 50% chance, or no, 33% chance that it's my owner. 33% chance it's Roshin's brother.
Correct.
Another 33% it's neither.
Correct. Man, you are good at
There's
that.
100% chance. When it comes to hats, you can do math like crazy. It's like that one guy at the office in pie. It's like pie math is pie math. There's nothing that
Oh,
stops you
Kevin,
from doing
yeah. Pie math.
that. It was like if we go to High Street, as of now, there's a 100% chance of there being an unattended hat shop for me to commandeer.
I mean, I can't argue with that logic. It's impenetrable. But yeah, I mean, the 100% chance of hat. So then we go get a hat, and then I mean, once we get a hat, then we have to have a ship, correct? So I mean, then our next step is obvious. We have to do a ship. But the question is that our friend Aaron possibly was the one that was going to help us with the ship, and I don't know how happy he'd be if we commandeered a hat shop. Or, I mean, Roshin, you were talking circles around those butterflies. What if we commandeer the hat shop, Aaron shows up, suddenly we haven't commandeered the hat shop, we are keeping it safe for him, right?
Sure, but also there's still an army sitting on the front porch. How do we get into the city? And if we
Oh,
can't really
yeah.
wait here because when they leave, they'll, I assume, come back this direction. And if they're angry about this potential civil war, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, we gotta be out of the way for sure, for sure. Um, but I mean, it seems like, according to our big friend, that they're not actually really keeping anybody out. So as long as we get into Heistrin before they leave, right? I mean, in city limits, there's no fighting, right? So as long as we can get ourselves past there,
I wouldn't say that there's no fighting. It's often it is against the
Well,
law, but
there's
it's a fiscal law, right? They fine you heavily for it.
our diplomat friends aren't fighting, is what I mean, in the city limits. They're
No.
not gonna start a fight in there.
Are there
For
other
those bats.
entrances into the city besides the front gate?
All the entrances are gonna still have guards on them because of the nature of the situation. But yeah, there are multiple entrances.
Oh, well, I think we should probably thank our big friend for the information. Do you want a something from one of our packs? You want a I can give you a fortune told, and I'm sure we could probably find you something shiny, or maybe buy you a drink.
Do any of you have any tea?
We could tell them about the Cozy Cove Inn. They got real good tea there, and stuff that tastes like tea, like Earl Grey, icing and stuff. It's good.
You're right. Information for information. That's a great idea, Rocky.
And I can show my map. It's not too far.
All right, go ahead.
I'll plop my mat on the table. Be like, you can find some good tea just right down here. See, it's not too far.
He kind of looks at your map, looks at you, kind of like holds his thumb up to some of the landmarks. Oh, do you mean Cozy Cove?
Yeah, you been?
I am very familiar. I am very familiar with the Cozy Cove Inn. It's probably one of my favorite inns. I'm long overdue for a stay there, actually. I need to return there, gather my mail, relax. I've thought about buying a house there, honestly. I'd like to just retire. I'm getting old.
Well, I bet if you tell Babs that we sent you, that she'll probably wave the first cup of tea.
Oh yeah, Mama Innkeeper, absolutely.
Oh,
She
that's
loves
right.
us.
In Mom.
She loves us.
He's very thankful for your kind offer, and he returns to his tea, and he's kind of just unless you have any other further questions for him, kind of thing.
I think we have to decide if we're going to try to. I mean, 100% chance of hat. Is it worth the risk?
A lot of hat.
It is a lot of hat. I agree. It is 100% hat, and that is.
But if you don't, he also did say that he's seen a lot of people heading towards Longridge hunting for their own cryptids. What if someone beats you to the Long?
Correct.
They're gonna get my owner before they get me, or I get him.
I mean, yeah, if the 33% chance that it is your owner, I mean that is risk benefit analysis. We gotta decide.
Doesn't that also mean
I
that
mean,
someone could
this-
try to kill your owner if the Longlong is your owner, and then the hunters try to kill the Longlong? Wouldn't they kill your owner? Do we need?
They're
do we
gonna
need to go
kill my
save him?
owner?
Do we need to go save him?
No. Yeah, cryptid hunting is it's a harsh word, but cryptid hunters we are peaceful, we are scientific people. We definitely try our best not to kill and or knock out our cryptids. It's all about the spirit of the chase. I mean, unless the long log did eat your owner, in which case we will probably have to beat the shit out of it. But you know that we'll cross that bridge when we get here. And or Roshin's brother. But I don't know how much you can. I mean, obviously. You know, Rocky, really, I mean, you know, brothers, I get it. Sometimes you want to leave them where they are. They live their consequences, right? So I mean, you know, I think we have to decide 100% hat, 33% Rocky's owner. We gotta make the pro cons list.
Well, I think the biggest pros are hats.
That is a large pro.
And
The
the con
con,
would be no hat.
that is a large con. A
Also,
pro hat con army. Pro hat con. Then you wouldn't have a hat for your owner, which would be really sad. I know we were gonna talk about like, you know, getting y'all spruced up.
All of us could be matched.
Yeah, I mean that is a huge pro on the list. Con is somebody could attack the long lung before we get there, and or just capture them, and then that way it'd be way harder for Roshin to like write about it and make it be like a real cool splashy thing, you know, because then everybody else will have already written about it, you know.
Or what if
You
they
gotta
don't
get
write
some
about it
proof.
and there's just nothing known about them? They're just dead long
Well,
on.
that's why we have to get there
Yeah.
first.
We gotta get there first. You're right.
So yeah, pros and cons all over the place. But I mean, pro, if we go to this hat shop, the pro is we could commandeer a hat shop, and then if Aaron never shows up, we could continue to have a hat shop. But then if Aaron does show up, then Roshin can just sweet talk him, and then we'll be fine, right?
I mean, you were the one claiming he was an archfey. I don't know if sweet talking is gonna work.
I mean, it worked on those butterflies, right? How much harder
Yeah.
is a fae? I mean, they're really not that much smarter.
How
I mean,
many days is it to Heistern from here?
probably one full day.
Roshin's pulling out the actual map instead of Rocky's map.
And then there is to get to Longridge. It's a few days to get there because it's located here between the Lost Pond, Lake Barra. Not officially on the map yet, but I should put.
So we would be losing about 2 days if we go to Heistern.
I mean,
at least 2 days.
2
You could
days
also lose more.
minus 2 days plus hats. So
Yeah, like 3 or 4 doing things.
and I mean, you know, for there to be enough cryptid hunters that people are starting to notice, and you know, they make it a town. I mean, you know, it seems like people have been up there for a little while, you know. So I mean, we might have a little bit of extra cozy time to, you know, go see about commandeering a hat shop.
Or you might have no.
Correct, God.
Sorry.
Thank you. Well, I think Rocky, I think you have to look deep down in your heart and decide how important our hat on a scale of 1 to 10.
And we'll support either choice.
Well, there might be hat shops on the way. And if this place we're going to is a little bit more out there than Heistrom, it might have some better hats. It might have to pay
Right.
for them, which is a big downside.
You always want to support local small businesses against large corporations. You are so correct, Rocky. What a mature decision. So proud of that little guy.
We get there and it's just a bunch of like raccoon skin hats.
Yeah.
It's the same 3D printed hat 5
But
times.
wait, Rocky would look so cute in a little coonskin hat, though. Like a little raccoon skin cap, he'd look so freaking cute.
A little Paul Bunyan.
So, decision time. We're gonna head towards Longridge. We're gonna be mature.
Yeah.
All right.
Rocky made the mature
He's
decision.
the most mature little frog that's ever frog.
He's a little guy.
He's a little guy who's making big man decisions. Like
Yeah.
he's just making such good boy decisions.
We're so proud of him.
Yeah.
And we can always stop on the way back.
Yeah. We can get hats after we find his owner.
Yeah, so the owner can get a hat too.
There you go.
And you know, he's got a lot of those little gold coins, so he might be able to pay for it all.
There we go.
Oh my god, dude, your owner's loaded. Wait, hold on. This changes everything. We definitely have to go save your owner.
Didn't your owner give you like a bag of emergency gold?
I'm saying that's all the gold he has,
Yeah.
It's just his emergency fund.
You've heard trust fund? This is my emergency fund. Very similar amounts. Alright, so we are hitting the road. Roshin, are you gonna be navigating? Or just like let Rocky lead the way? 'Cause we can do that too.
Big good boy decision.
We could do
This
it
is-
together.
I was gonna say this is a bonding moment. This is a bonding moment for Rocky and Roshi to figure out how to use the the maps together.
Or it's like when the kid wants to play the game and you give them the controller that's not plugged in.
I was gonna say, Roshin's just subtly standing behind Rocky and just turning him as he's walking in the right direction. Yeah, you're doing great, bud.
Alright, so what skills are you using to determine your navigation? You're gonna use your, I'm guessing, survival skills with your map and compass?
Yep.
And are you teaching Rocky how to use these and teaching him map features, or how's that going?
Yeah, sure. I will teach him how to use a map and compass.
Rocky, what are your thoughts on this process as you learn more?
The compass is magical. It just starts it spins on its own, pointing in a direction, and that's magic.
And what kind of magic would that be with his view of the world? Is that like navigation magic? Or...
I like navigation magic. It's like the same magic that runs a boat. It's not sails, it's navigation magic.
Navigation magic, natural.
It's trickery magic. It's lying to me.
Alright, Roshin, go ahead and make a roll for me, please.
That is 17 plus 5.
Alright, so you
Nice.
very easily are able to navigate a path from Oak Ridge Farms to take you at least out of town. We'll probably have to roll again to see how you manage as the path continues. But before long, you guys do manage to work your way out of town and down the path a little bit. So you're here, in this orange here, and you have just about made it out of town. Up ahead, you can see the path that would lead to the Keystone Landing. If you were to head down that way, it'd be several days from where you're at, but it would take you there. Or you could continue along the path to Longridge. As you guys are traveling along, what do you guys actually, hold on. No, it's actually like a quarter to late. Let's take a quick 15-minute break and then we'll come back and discuss your navigating and what all you're seeing along the way.
Sounds good.
Alright, see you guys in a minute. Alrighty, and we are heading out of Oak Ridge Farms. We are a little bit a ways outside of the farming community. What are you guys doing as you travel along this path on a correct journey, thanks to your expert navigation?
Imagine Odie is walking with Ted and she fielding questions about all of the different things. Like, what's that? So, a pouch that I found here at when I was out in the Feywilds. Well, what's that? This some herbs that I picked up from this, that. What's that? Just kind of
Playing the what's that game endlessly.
Yeah, as you do with entertaining children.
What do our surroundings look like as we're going through?
So as you guys are exiting the Oak Ridge farm area, the farmlands kind of give way to some rolling hills for a bit, and then you do eventually come to a more forested area. On the map in front of you, it probably doesn't look as forested as it is. I would say that once you get to about this point, there's forest on both sides of the path, kind of obscuring, and you don't have as clean of a look. And the day is getting on. You did spend most of the morning working on the pollination of the garden, so it is getting into the evening time hour. However, it is a forested area, and while you do only have your map, and Rocky's, of course, his excellent map, as well as your compass, you would be welcome to roll a nature check if you wanted to try to find a camping area of...
Yay, I'm so good at nature. Okay, well, actually, this time, some redemption. I rolled an 18 plus 1 for a 19.
Woohoo!
Actually, no, it's a plus 3. So, 21.
All right, 21. So it's not near the path, but you do sense that there's maybe a campground with maybe a small lake or maybe a large pond, something like that might be nearby. And on the map, transparently, because again, there's trees everywhere, but your senses are probably telling you about this pool right here. But there's trees here, so you can't just see it like you can on the map.
I sense water.
Oh, well, that's important for the little guy.
Just smell it that
Well,
way.
we should probably stop and make camp.
He's our start walking.
It will be a slower movement in the woods, however, than on the path.
Rocky doesn't care. Rocky's just going through the trees.
Is Rocky gonna roll a nature survival to see if he does that successfully? / is Roshin gonna help since she's the one who initially sensed it?
We're good. We didn't have good rolls last session, so we're doomed for this one. I could roll.
Gonna go great.
Was on 20, went to 2, landed on 12, so 13.
All right.
Hey!
A 13 is not hopelessly lost, but you're not taking the fastest route to the path of water. You're taking the more scenic path to this body of water. But it's okay. It's a pretty area all the same.
I'm like
And
doing that thing the entire time where it's like I want to correct him, but it's like, but you gotta let him do it.
gotta let him do it himself.
Rashid's catching the branches that are like snapping back as Rocky's like making his way through.
That's exactly how I imagine it. And I don't think I finished the map that I had planned for the.
Oh wow, this camping spot looks
I was gonna
strikingly
say,
familiar.
give us the rotated camping
You know
spot.
what? How about this? You guys, if you could do me a solid, you guys should roleplay some fun backstory stuff real quick while I go grab that map, because I kind of liked it. It was simple, but it was cute. So, Ted is curious. He's like, so you were really raised in a monastery, Odie? But was the frog also raised in a monastery? Was it a frogastery?
No, as far as I know, good one, kid. As far as I know, no. I think Rocky. It was just him and his owner, I think. But yeah, I mean, as Odie's kind of making her way through, she's trying to talk to the kid, and she kind of bends down and is gonna get like one of her horns caught in the overbrush as they're kind of walking through, and she's kind of going forward and like, well, okay, hold on, guys. I got caught by the foliage.
Yeah, you guys hold on. Odie's got her antler.
She's be kind of
What is it called?
batting up at the. They're horns.
Horns. Her horns are stuck.
Yeah, you know, it happens sometimes. They're a lot taller than you would think they are. Gonna be like kind of backing up at the branch. Like, I can't really see where it's hooked.
Anyone gonna
Or
help?
Shane will come over and try and like assist. And she's like, hold still so I can get it untangled.
Sorry, it's just, it's kind of up there, and it's like, it's not exactly not attached to my head.
I'll cast Mage Hand to help, but it's like I don't have control. Well, good control over. So just,
Getting in the way. Is there some way that you guys could just like, I don't know, like snap the branch off or something?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a good point, and I will try to break the branch.
Strength check.
A simple one, but yeah.
Not terrible. 13.
Look at that, you do have muscle.
It splinters and breaks off.
You're gonna kind of like come down and like smack Odie in the head on the way down, like fall and like, oh god, they're not exactly as fun to have horns as you think it's going to be.
Did
So
you
do
have
you
a
ever
choice?
shed them?
Do I ever stab anybody with them?
Shed them.
Oh, no, as far as I know, they've never fallen off. And I know some species of, I don't know, elk do that. God, I'm just glad that I don't get horn velvet on my horns. Have you seen that weird shit on the trees sometimes?
Well, when I go to the woods, I mainly just focus on the ponds.
Well, that's understandable. Roshi, did you have elk or deer in your area?
Oh yeah, there were large elk and whatnot.
I mean, they drop their horns all over the place.
Yeah, they shed occasionally, yeah.
Ugh.
Always fun to find in the woods, and then they get brought back and used as decoration.
Oh, right, because you druids are all about, what did you guys live in trees or something?
Yeah, it was a mishmash of various things. Some people lived in trees, some people lived in, little huts. Kind of just depends.
And they were all Eladrin like you?
There, some, but it was more, a community of displaced beings from the Feywild. So there was more like me, and then just pixies and sprites and other various Fey creatures.
I had a pixie for a roommate one time. They suck.
I can agree with that.
Rocky, it was just you and your owner?
Well, yeah, I'm not too sure what would you say, a monastery? But he how to be a wizard there, and he had other friends that are also learning how to be wizards, and
So like a school?
I ain't too sure what that is, but sure.
Oh my god. He doesn't know it. Rocky, were you allowed to go outside?
With my owner,
And did you guys go to a lot of places?
yeah, there is a lake nearby.
Okay. Did you go to like indoor places?
That's how I got my hat. We went to a shop. He said, "You look pretty cute, this hat." And he gave me this hat.
All right. I can't. So we know what stores are. How about a library? You ever been to a library?
Well, yeah, he said he would go there to study,
Yeah.
and then he'd give me a book to to look at too.
You're a little reader. How many books have you read?
One. It's the one I have in my backpack.
Incredible. Of course it is. That's magic. It's not a library book, is it, though? It doesn't need to go back? Anybody
go
look
back?
Well, that's what library... They don't exactly... the books need to go back.
Why? It's my book.
So that other people can use it. That's kind of the point of the library, is that they all... You get the book, and then you put it back, and then somebody else gets it, and then you can share it. But, Rocky, does your book have a due date? Is it past the due date? Well, I guess you don't care. I mean, if your owner's loaded...
Well, there was one day that he just gave me this book, and I just got the book, so I'm not sure if this came from this library or where it came from.
Gift book. Well, that's different. If the owner gave it to you and said it was yours, then that's yours, and you don't have to share it with nobody.
I like this book. It's a real gripping story.
Can you tell us about it?
Well, it's about this yellow bear
Uh-huh.
and a little pig friend,
Uh-huh.
and the yellow bear loses a balloon.
Uh-huh.
That's the sad part.
Have you ever had a balloon?
Oh yeah, I love balloons.
Man, we gotta get you a hat. We gotta get you some balloons. All right. Add them to the list.
And then later they found one, and so they got a new balloon. It's a good one.
It does sound like a gripping story. Maybe you could share it with Ted. Ted, you like stories, right?
Yeah, I read Winnie the Pooh when I was younger. It's good. I like it. It was good. It was good.
You could encourage him,
I
Ted.
do. You should read the rest of them. We should get you more of them.
There's more.
You didn't know there's more.
Well, I suppose we have to find, well, not a library, I guess a bookstore is what we would need to find, considering we don't want to give them back.
Yeah, I'd get him a bookstore.
How about a bank? Have you ever been to a bank, Rocky?
I've been to a riverbank.
No, like a bank for money.
Basically the same thing.
Like a library, but for money.
You can just take money off a shelf.
Well, I mean, it has to be in your shelf. Like they have like your shelf in the back, and then a little person goes and grabs your money from your shelf, and then they give you your money. You know?
Sounds magical.
I mean, to be honest, money is a little bit beyond me. We didn't really use much of it at the monastery, and then once you get in the Feywild, shit gets weird anyways, so it doesn't really matter. You're more bargaining with like limbs and shit than you are with money, but I mean, I'm just trying to make a comprehensive list of places you've been, because there's so much in this big wide world. I mean, banks are kind of fun to look at, I guess. Where else does he need to go?
I don't know. We went to some stores. We go to the pond, and
Have you been to a harbor? I mean, you, like, see all the ships coming in and everything?
oh, I seen pictures.
Well, we gotta take you to the harbor, man. I mean, that's cool stuff.
Well, if we're going to get me a boat or go on that cruise,
You're right. It is important.
oh, I have been to plenty of gyms and bodybuilding competitions and all that fun. Plenty of pageants and such.
Ah, your owner was a fan of those?
You like putting me in them. I won a lot of
That's incredible. What was your special talent?
bodybuilding. It's been a long time
So-
since I've been in one, though.
At the talent section, you just got up and flexed your little muscles, and everybody gave you an award?
Doesn't need to be more.
That's incredible. Who knew that we had a award-winning frog here? I mean, we all believed in you, Rocky, but I didn't know that you already were accredited.
What awards did you win?
Well, I got these metal things. They look like the good gold coins, but a little bit bigger. My owner said I wasn't allowed to touch them, though. They said they get rusty if I touch them.
Whoa, hey, unless you want to get smacked in the head again, you better watch yourself.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna step
I don't
in.
even know if you heard that.
I'm not stepping in.
I don't think you heard that.
Children, we're being kind to each other. Children and little grown man.
To be very clear, I'm trying to be kind to him. I'm concerned that his owner wasn't kind to him.
Well, you can ask him instead
he
of
was
making
great.
assumptions, so you don't make an ass out of you and me.
You're right. Roisin, you seem smart. You've read books before, right?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of a thing called is it called Stockholm Syndrome, where somebody keeps you captive but you think they love you? I think I read that in a book one time, but I don't want to be rude, and so I wanted to go to an adult who seems smart who may have read it. Because I don't want to be rude, but I'm kind of worried about Rocky.
Yes, I'm familiar with what you speak of. But also, sometimes it's just nicer to not bring it up.
Okay.
I'll do like an aside to Odie. Is that what we're doing to him? Is it Stockholm
Sometimes
syndrome?
ruining the illusion can be more
a little
damaging.
bit, yeah.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
I
mean,
appreciate this
eventually they're
conversation.
supposed to come around and be nicer. I don't know that this kid's gonna get any nicer, but
He's
we'll
worried
see.
about Rocky, to be clear. He's like, I think this guy is has not been treated well. Like
Rocky and I are having an A-B conversation. See your way out of it.
You're right. Thank you so much, Roisin, because that helped explain some things. The world's a complicated place, and it kind of hurts my feelings.
Yep, you and me both.
This poor
Ted knows Pooh
child.
Bear, so he's on Rocky's good side now.
Yeah, I really think you should offer him you should offer to read him the book. Maybe at dinner tonight around the campfire, you should offer to read it to Ted. I think that would be really good bonding. I think that would I mean, I think he would really like it. And then maybe you could tell him about your owner, and you could tell him about, all the coolest shit that you did and all the cool places you went to. And then he won't be so weird, and then you won't have to hit him,
I have a follow-up question actually about these pageants. It's specifically a frog pageant, or was
Oh,
who are you
Roshin coming
competing
in with
against?
the banger question.
Yeah, that's actually a really good question. Was it an all-around animal? Was it a frog-specific thing? Was it both? How did he do in the individual ones? Like, break it down for us, Rocky. Also, you're at a campsite.
It was a mix of both. I'd say with the frog only one, having that coin on me that makes me all slick and shiny, that definitely helped me out. It was like, and then with a mixed one, it was like I could jump far, so that was always a plus.
Rocky,
And if we
are
were like,
these familiar pageants? Like for wizard familiars?
I mean, I did them all the time, so they're familiar to me.
Rocky, are you a familiar? Are you real?
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just wondering, because I mean, I know that, like sometimes wizards like to do those crazy stuff, where they like conjure something up and it's like there and it's like a thing, but it's like made out of magic, And like, would that thing know if it was real or not? Or would it know that it's just made out of magic?
Well, that's the philosophical question for the evening. Is the familiar aware?
I mean, Ezra's fox. I mean, I mean, it's a real fox. I'm assuming, but I mean, it seems to be some kind of familiar. So I'm just wondering, does it know it's a fox? Is it a real fox, or is it like a magic fox? But like not a magic fox, like a fox made out of magic. You know what I mean? Are you a frog made out of magic, or are you a magic frog? And to be clear, I will not judge you whichever way you are. I love you just the way you are, buddy.
Well, I think I just see it as I'm a frog that can use magic.
See, okay. So you are not an immaterial frog. You are, in fact, a material frog that is able to use magic.
He just starts patting himself down. I was like, I am a material, yes.
I mean, I can't argue with that. I mean, we do seem to be able to see him, and he does seem to be able to interact with the world, correct? And so far, he hasn't blinked out of existence yet, or blinked into existence, which I'm assuming that if his owner is, that he would kind of blink out of existence, right? So maybe that means your owner definitely is alive, that you're still here.
And if that's the case, then I'm like extra magical. That's crazy.
You're right. Absolutely, that's what that means. But as far as I know, familiars, wizards use their familiars to like cast magic, though. So, like, what if Rocky, you're not actually doing the magic? What if it's your owner that's doing the magic through you?
I'm not magical?
Well, I mean, you would be then magical. You would be a magical frog because you would be then immaterial and created solely of that. I mean, so
this
I
is
think.
making my head hurt.
Yeah, maybe somebody should try to make dinner.
Cook off 2.0.
Oh,
You're on,
goodness.
frog.
I've started it again.
I got this.
Yeah, let's do this.
I got a recipe.
It broke up
Right,
a little bit.
well-
What'd you say?
I got a recipe. It's going to be great. I'm going
I
to stick
guess
to it.
it's little man against little man time.
Let's do
Get down to business to defeat the child.
Let's get down to business.
Y'all see me open up my journal to a full double spread page, and it's just this.
Killing it.
He's got a
already
plan.
he's gonna do great. I have full faith in Rocky.
Dang, that's so steak, lobster, butter, and
A lemon.
a lemon. All right.
He maybe has the steak. I don't think he has any of the other stuff.
I was gonna say Rocky's pulling from his little spoiled boy background. He said, back in the day, I used to eat only the best.
Say, can I run into the pond and just pull out the first crustacean I can see?
So that's what Ted is doing, is he's actually going over to the pond and getting some crustaceans, some crabs, so you're welcome to do similar.
You've got a 20-minute countdown. You better get going to find the ingredients out of that pond.
It's Cryptid Hunters chopped. Oh man, it's so unfair. He can swim like that, and I gotta just like wade in and get what I can get.
Odie's gonna pull out an hourglass, put it down. You've only got this much time in the sand in order to get a delicious meal in front of us. It's Battle of the Frog and the Child.
The child begins taking out some various ingredients. You see some skirt steak, you see some limes, you see a bunch of different seasonings, and you actually see 2 different containers of seasoning for different dishes. He's working on some crab as well. He is beginning his process. Well, Rocky, I assume, Rocky, are you beginning yours?
Oh yeah, it's a simple process. Just double and large, one on the pan, one on the fire.
Rocky's bringing out his signature technique.
Enlarge.
Almost had a wild magic surge there too.
Ooh.
Whoa. Rocky like staggers back after he does a spell. Whoa. Almost wild magic.
Magic is crazy.
We should definitely be collecting like random ingredients on our journey so we could do like a mystery ingredients challenge.
Yeah, like the one with the who's that guy? The Japanese dude that does the Iron Chef.
Oh,
Incredible.
yeah.
Look at him go. They're cooking up a storm.
So, Rocky, do you want to do 3 d20 rolls?
Alrighty.
She's giving you a chance against this child. Swear to God, if the child rolls another nat 20.
He's not rolling poorly. He's not rolled a nat 20, but he's not rolling poorly.
Oh, the competition's stiff. The sand's running out. Those little guys cook.
You said 3?
3, yep.
Got a 17, an 18, and a 6.
Ooh.
Oh.
So I got a 16, a 17, and a 15.
Oh.
I think it's gonna come
So
down
close.
to everyone's enjoyment of the meal at hand, because obviously we made different meals. So what Ted made was just some very simple beef fajitas on like corn tortillas, just like very simple cilantro, onion, meat, lime for the tacos, and then just a giant pot of crab legs that are very heavily seasoned, like just very spicy.
I think either the crab would be bland, like overcooked it so it's a little rubbery, a little bit of both.
He's not used to it. It's a random crustacean. He doesn't know what he's doing. Odie's gonna walk over, producing a plate from one of her many bags. She's going to walk over. Chef, if you may present me with the best of your dishes.
Or maybe I should let him go last, because I'm not going to have the showmanship that Rocky is. Ted's very shy, and he just offers you up like a awesome pile of crab legs and just a platter of tacos to you guys. He's like, here you go. It's tasty. I don't know if it's going to be as good as steak and lobster, but I did my best.
Oh, well, I guess we'll see. And everybody's a winner here, little man, because it's little man versus little man.
Because you're getting to eat it.
Yeah. Odie's gonna kind of scarf down what she's got on her plate so far, and then look to Rocky. All right, Rocky, you gonna present us with your best? Well, that is some great cooking, guys. Both delicious, both incredible.
Rocky's like standing at attention, arms behind back.
Odie's gonna be just kind of coughing and like itching at her throat. And like, yeah, no, it was great. What were those things you guys got out of the pond? Did they have shells on them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
You're not supposed to eat the shell.
Oh
Obviously.
no. I just, I have this thing that a lot of times when I eat things that have shells on them, it gets a little hard to breathe. Oh. She's like kind of hitting her chest. Yeah, just forgot about that. Anyways, yeah, I got a set of herbs in here somewhere. I'll find them. Yeah, it's fine. It's gonna be kind of shuffling through, coughing, hysterical.
Are you okay? Your face is swelling.
Yeah, it's not comfortable. I'll tell you that. She's kind of pulls out, a handful of these kind of weirdly like stingy leaves. Be like, I'm like 80% sure these are the right ones. Just kind of
Oh
shove
yeah,
them
the
in.
EpiPen leaves.
Yeah,
Right.
epipenis. And she's gonna kind of like shove them in there and start chewing them, like like a cud in the mouth. Like that'll go away eventually. It's fine. It's fine.
Are you gonna die because I was trying to feed you?
The amount of times that has almost happened, it's pretty wild. No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
But to be clear, both of our dishes would have almost killed you, right? So like we both killed you evenly.
I mean,
Maybe it's a side effect of having horns.
Oh,
It's probably because she has horns. You're so right. Roisin, can you eat our food?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's probably the
Roisin's
horns.
just like, yeah.
It's a good as guess as any. We've got, as for we're 1 for 1 on horned weirdos. I guess we'll have to try Ezra next time, see how, their horns react.
They're so sleepy. It's a damn shame they're too sleepy.
So sleeping. Oh, so sleeping. We've literally just been carrying them on their backs.
Literally
They're, like,
this whole time.
snoring. We had to drag them out of the... Now I'm actually coughing.
Because you're having a psychosomatic reaction.
Oh, I'm super allergic to shellfish.
Are you really?
I'm getting itchy even thinking about it.
I messaged a player saying, hey, I almost killed a character and we're not even in combat. She's like, Abby, what the fuck did you do? And I'm like, I just made crab legs, the frog made lobster. We didn't know she was allergic to shellfish.
Nobody asked. Nobody took allergy requests. It's a learning lesson for cooks.
Oh, how would they know? They're just two little guys. This is like their second ever competition.
Add that to your pre-game questions. What is your character allergic to?
Right? For in-person D&D, I'm always like, hey, any like food specifications? Anyone can't eat this or has to eat that or whatever. With online D&D, you don't think about things like shellfish allergies.
The funniest thing is that if you guys had asked, she probably would have said she was fine, because 100% she just forgets all the time she has an allergy, so it's 100% still Odie's fault. She definitely poisoned herself. She'd be like, no, what? No, I'm fine. I'm totally good. When I eat things, everything's fine. What do you mean?
So Roisin likes the food, and Odie, is it worth almost dying?
Oh, absolutely. Would do again. Both sets of dishes. Delicious. Absolutely.
Yep, I didn't have to cook, so good in my book.
Well, I guess you guys will have to cook out again tomorrow to tiebreaker.
It was a tie? Dang, I knew I should have added those dirt vegetable things y'all keep trying to add.
The potatoes?
Is that what those are called?
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
I do.
Didn't know they were so versatile.
You can even make
Look,
salad out of them. You just have to boil them, but
more
still.
bonding experiences. Learn how to cook potatoes.
We should do a potato version of our next cook-off. Like, the secret ingredient is potatoes.
Well, you gotta teach him first before you demolish him, kid. Come on.
Oh, we should
Nope,
do...
I got it.
Give him a chance.
Well, he seems so confident, and I just believe in him so much.
No,
He just said.
To make it fair, we always make sure that we're on the same level as others when we compete with them.
When we kidnap them, right.
Which is why Rocky was allowed to hit you and I'm not, because Rocky's your size, so that's why I'm allowed to hit you.
Rocky, do you want me to teach you about potatoes, or are you an expert already?
It came from the dirt. How hard could it be?
Rocky, you are a paragon of confidence. I adore that about you. Well, I suppose then, yes, the next cook-off we have shall be potato-fired. So bring your best taters, chefs.
He's just like going through and just writing every different way of cooking a potato he can think of, and he's like searching for like sweet potatoes as well as regular potatoes. Like, he is on. I need some fresh rosemary.
At least that'll keep him distracted for God knows how long.
But you don't like having this child to take care of, this child that you kidnapped. You're not enjoying that.
The easiest child ever that literally does stuff for us.
But Odie still complains about.
Yeah, she's tired of it already. Whatever.
So
I look at it this way: if he wasn't with us, he wouldn't have the opportunity to become a chef.
Yeah, you know what? He's honing his skills. He's traveling the world. Ted has got it great. I assume.
Sure does.
So in the future, when he owns like a Michelin star restaurant, it'll be because of us, because we kidnapped him in the woods.
We gave him an opportunity to leave the woods. Is more what I would say.
It's part of his heartwarming narrative.
Yeah, he was taken in by some kind-hearted adventurers that absolutely saw how talented he was and absolutely supported him along the way
Is that
on
what we
his
did?
famous cryptid hunt. And then he makes a cryptid theme restaurant because he's gonna make us proud, Ted. He's gonna make us proud.
Can we
The
cook
long scale was
cryptids?
pretty tasty.
I mean, we have to decide if the cryptid has eaten anybody before we can beat the crap out of it. So we'll answer that question after we answer the other question after we get that bridge.
Well, say the long scale tasted good. You could probably use it as a plate, and it'll like soak up the flavor.
Ooh, that's a really
you
fun
know,
idea for like an immersive restaurant to have interactive plate elements. I
You'll
like
have
that.
to figure out
Yeah,
how
maybe
to.
not the long scale.
Yeah, you'll have
But
to
some
kind
sort
of
of
temper.
scale.
You could probably pull it back if you like attach it with. I mean, a lot of good psychedelics started with poison, and then you just kind of dial it back from there. So, if hypothetically you could take the poison and kind of dial it back a bit, it could be a fun experience instead of like a dying experience.
Like those fish that you have to cook carefully or like kill you, it'll be like that, but for the plates.
Yeah, the weird little pokey fish. You're right. See, I bet this kid's been to a harbor before.
Yeah, just to take crops to go out before.
Well, that's what we're trying to, teach Rocky things too. See, he needs to get to see a harbor too.
I've seen it in a book.
All right. Well, then I guess what was the other thing we were gonna show him? A bank.
A bank.
I mean, those are cool to look at, right? If you have never seen one before, I'm
Two
assuming.
things everybody needs to see in their life: a harbor and a bank.
And a library.
Yeah, I'm trying to relate to young men's interests, okay?
Fish, something, hunting,
Money.
money.
I'm trying to relate, okay? I don't know what you guys like.
Amy,
Other
how
than
do we relate to men? Amy, how
There's
do we
a.
relate to how
I think
how
this
do
was during COVID where a girl bought a cat. It was a boy cat. It was like, I don't know what men like, so we just like took him to Lowe's and Bass Pro Shops.
Trying to share in his interest.
So you guys did find yourselves at this campsite. You have a lovely meal that apparently Odie should only eat half of because half of it is actual death. But you can still have the fajita tacos and the steak that Rocky made.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's still pretty freaking delicious.
Amazing.
The rest of you can also enjoy in the lobster and super spicy crab leg. What are you guys doing while you eat your non-allergic food? Amy's jealous of lobster and crab too. Look at her face. It's like, you lucky bitches. I'll take some steak too. I like.
So what's our game plan for when we make it to Long Ridge?
Well,
Are we
I
gonna
mean,
try and size up the competition? What are we doing?
yeah, I mean, if you, yeah, I'm assuming you've been on, kind of field missions before. You want to get out there and, kind of size up who all is going, and you'll definitely see the ones that, seem like they have a direction, that seem like they maybe have some information, and you'll definitely see some groups that, they maybe have their head in the clouds a little bit, you know what I mean? And if you kind of go in there and apply the ones that have the information, they may be able to kind of tell you where to start, and then you just kind of go take their exact spot that they tell you and then start from there, and then you usually find the thing way faster than they do. So at least that's my experience. I mean, have you ever like tracked an animal before?
Yeah, I've done that a handful of times, but I'm not normally worried about, other people trying to find the same thing.
So not like famous animals.
I mean, I've tracked interesting things, but nothing that I guess.
On the cutting edge of academia.
Right.
Well, I mean, that's the whole point of, cryptids is that they're right there on the, edge of what's possibly real. So, everybody's trying to find it first, because what's cooler than, finding a cryptid that's like actually real, because then you get to put your name all over shit, Like this could be Roisin Long Lake, because it would be like where you found the cryptid, and so then it would be like yours, right?
I mean, it's gonna be a team effort, so maybe we could figure out something that uses all of our names.
Well, yeah, I mean, not just everybody loves the ones who get to write the, story about it. I mean, that's whose name gets popular, right? Is always the scribe.
But what if someone else has more information and they could get there before us? Like, do we, have to like poison them so they can't?
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
that's
good at it.
definitely an option, and we do, yeah, absolutely have a little poison machine right here.
Right, like
Uh,
if we need to do some sabotage.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that I've never been on a cryptid hunt that didn't end with a little sabotage. Only broken my leg twice in traps, I'll have you know, going to a cryptid hunt. I can't ever say no to snacks in the woods. And that's how they got me both times.
Yep,
Um,
that checks out.
Anyways, I mean, yeah, so I mean, yeah, usually, like I said, when you get to kind of a cryptid hunt town, you can kind of get the vibe pretty easily because, sometimes you see cryptids, like, especially the cryptids, like, in the east, the guys that are out there with the cryptids hunting out there, they're like kind of intense about it because they've had them around longer. And so, they're like a little bit more, and you'll see there's some guys that like, oh, we've been doing this for centuries, with their generations and generations. And to me, that doesn't mean that they have any more right to the cryptid. That just means that they're stupid because how long has it taken? They've had the same cryptid for centuries. You know what I mean? But anyways, but then out, the other way, the cryptid hunters out there are a little bit more geeky. They're a little bit more, with the glasses type. So you don't have to really worry about them so much. Taking your camp. So kind of you just have to go. We're just gonna have to go feel the vibe and see. Because if it's the glasses type, yeah, maybe you just give them like slip them like a bad pie. That's all it takes, and then they'll be out for like a couple of days. And then you get a little bit of an uphold. But if they're like the other type, those guys might come after you, and best not to kind of screw with them. You know what I mean?
Very informative. Good to know.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to kind of go in and do a little vibe check on that. That's all I'm saying. Kyle, do you know anything about this town that we're coming up to? You're
The
from around this area.
well, Longridge is a few days away from where I normally live, so all I really know is that a lot of people have been going there looking for cryptids.
And yet you've been to the harbor. So
Well,
fancy.
yeah, because I
Anyways,
had to take things to get shipped because we're farmers.
but have you seen like cryptid hunters coming through your area?
They don't like stick around. They don't hang out the farms, but like
Yeah, but do they
walk
look
through.
like geeky type, or do they look like they would take you around back a barn and beat the shit out of you type?
They look like the kind that take you around the back of the bar and beat the shit out of you.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, that's
Yeah.
really annoying because then these guys are gonna be a lot more of a pain in the ass because then they're gonna be like, oh, I gotta put my Pop Pop's name on this, cryptid, and then they're like, kind of a dick about it, So we're gonna have to kind of look out for that. I mean, if they're good, country bred boys, it's kind of.
If they try and be mean to us, we just say that my owner is up in Ebongate and he'll come down and whoop fiery wizard stuff on them.
Damn, yeah, throwing hoods, sure. Yeah, I mean, if you've got local cred, absolutely you can use it. So, Bragi, you're from around here?
No, I'm from far, far away, but they said that Ebongate is where there's a bunch of wizards,
Oh, so
like
you're
high
just
powerful
talking
wizards.
mad
So
shit. You're not
yeah,
even from here.
yeah, that's where I think my owner might be, but now he might be on a long, so
Damn.
it's about a 50-50
Rocky,
shot.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, stand your ground, whatever. You throw out whatever names you got, I guess. But you gotta be ready to, like, back it up. They're gonna ask you about, like, oh, yeah, well, what's the Lord's name up there? And then you have to, like, tell them whatever the Lord's name is, because then they won't believe you. So do you know, like, anything? Do you know, like, the Lord's name up there or whatever they have?
I don't know anything of it. I just heard that they got a bunch of powerful wizards up there, and so I said 50-50 shot. He's up there. 50-50
Ted,
shot. I'm telling.
do you know who is the Lord of, what is it, Ebongate, you said?
I think so.
Do you have it in your notes? Do you have it scribbled?
Well, I got a star on where it was on the map that I wrote down.
Yeah. Look, we're trying to build up Rocky's street cred about being from this place. So, yeah, come here. Come bond with him. Tell him about where he's supposed to be growing up.
So you're trying to say that you're from this area?
Oh
mean,
no,
yeah,
if they're mean to us, I'm going to say my owner is up there and can come down and do some
He wants-
fiery wizard shit on them.
Oh, Well, that's a tough one because I don't know if there's an official leader, but
It's going to be him, I tell you.
well, maybe. But for right now, all I know is that Lord Farrenmore was kind of in charge. Well, I say in charge. It was like the rumor that he kind of like knew stuff there, but like no one really knows what really happens in Ebongate. They just knew that he was always there, and now he's dead.
So don't say him, because if everybody knows he's dead and then you say him, then they're gonna know you're lying, right?
Well, if nobody really knows and they just know it's not him, I'll just say it's
Well,
my owner.
you could absolutely. I mean, you got the confidence to sell that lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I mean, I think your street cred totally backs out. But you have to talk to our local source, our boy on the inside.
I
See
have plus 5% deception and persuasion. I got faith in it.
if you have way of word magic.
Indeed.
Yeah, and if they question you, all you gotta do is turn it back around on them, where it's like, oh, this is the Lord. Didn't you hear? Don't you know this?
Sorry, I'm
Damn.
up in the times.
We do have some sweet talkers in the group. See, we know what we're doing. We'll be fine.
And like with the kid, follows Phil, smack him with the stick.
I mean, given that they're child size, correct. I don't know if our other enemies are gonna be child size, dude. They might be a
It's a
little
big
bigger
stick.
than that. I just, if we do end up in battle, I do not want you in the front lines. Is all I'm saying. Okay. I totally believe your confidence. I believe it better behind me, please. You've got cool like throwing stuff combat, right? I mean, like when you're, fighting something, you can like use your spells and make them go like, far to something far away. So you could totally be behind me and not have to deal about getting punched in the face by someone much larger than you.
Besides my sleep spell, they're both cones, 10 and 15 feet.
Of course, Rocky's a tank wizard. Surprise! Tank build. I mean, I don't think I'm the only one. And I mean, Roshin, you don't want him up in the front, do you?
I mean, he could make the pan larger, so he could make himself larger.
See, this is why you caster types. You've got those like flexible brains. You could just like think of all kinds of stuff, like turning into bees.
Or a giant badger. Imagine a giant frog of a giant badger.
You're not wrong. It is a bit bizarre to just be whatever size you want to be at any given moment. I'm gonna be honest. It's a little freaky to me, as honestly as somebody who's never once shifted form before. It's the concept's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, but I guess if you grew up like that, right? Have you always been able to be a badger?
Not always. It's an acquired skill.
So it's something you had to like sit around and be like, badger, and then it like happened for you?
More or less.
Did you have to like think badger in your head? Like, did you have to like picture yourself as a badger? Or like,
Yeah, if
did
you
you
just think really hard about the animal you want to be, just
Uh-huh.
really, really hard,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you become that animal.
When I was a kid, I really, really wanted to be a unicorn, and it just never happened. But like sick though that you got there. That's crazy cool. Rocky, can you turn into things?
Well,
Have you ever
I
shifted your little form?
can make myself bigger or smaller.
Well, yeah,
I
that's
I
definitely.
can't say I've tried to turn into something else. I quite like being a frog.
You correct. I mean, honestly, if you were a familiar, I mean, I guess you could be reformed into any shape that your master or wizard or owner or whatever the word, whatever they wanted you to be, right? I mean, maybe you were something else before. Like maybe you were a raccoon before.
Be furry though. I don't want to be furry.
Mm.
You're not in this game.
It's not that bad.
The Monday kind
Uh,
of thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of annoying though, like especially when you like wake up and you got your own fur in your mouth, like that's super sucks. You're just like plat plat plat,
That's bothersome.
It is. It's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you. But like, man, also think about Roshin. He never wakes up with a dry mouth in the middle of the night.
That lucky bastard.
Right? Is that just ridiculous? Like, what a spoiled little man. I mean, in a good way. I'm so glad that you were spared that feeling because it's terrible.
I'm quite comfy all the time, pretty much, as long as I'm not in the desert.
Yeah. Well, then we'd have to keep you in like a little bucket and like carry you around in a little bucket, with like a little cover on top. Keep you nice and cool.
I think we should just do that anyway. That sounds amazing.
particularly have a bucket on me, but I'm sure wherever we're going next, we could probably find you a bucket.
Need a hat and a bucket and
Yeah.
something to cover the bucket.
And a ship.
I had the thought that maybe in lieu of a ship, we get a wagon and then we decorate it to look like a ship.
You know, that is totally an option for, yeah. I mean, technically those are both great crap. I mean, I guess it's up to Rocky, whatever, you know, but I do think a cart would probably be, I can't imagine that, you know, having a ship would be super useful all the time, you know? It's like one of those things that you buy as an investment and then it just kind of sits there and, you know, you're always like, oh, I'm gonna go out with my buddies, and then you never do.
You need a boat that's like summonable. Go out with your buddies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
Put it in your pocket.
magic boat. Rocky does magic stuff. I don't know. Rocky, how do you know what type of magic do you have a spell book, or do you keep all
Yeah,
your
I got a
spells
spell
in your
book.
head? Do you keep them in your head?
No, I got a spell book here.
That's cool.
Just
So what so what kind of which one's your favorite?
It's just my journal that has just basic pictures. And I was like, I like this one. It's just like a cleaning cloth. And it's like, that one cleans stuff, but it can also make things dirty too if you're not careful.
And so you just like point to the spell and then it happens, or do you like think about it really hard?
I find I can do both.
This is not getting me any closer on the if he's a familiar question, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, Roshin, you do see it, right? I mean, he could possibly be a familiar. Am I crazy?
I mean, he did say that he was in an egg at one point, right? Or did I make that up? I thought there was an egg involved
I
at some
probably
point.
did. So my owner said that he bought me as an egg, and then I hatched like a day later, a little tadpole for a little while.
What if
Uh-huh.
Find Familiar is like the one spell his owner just could not do, and so he compensated by getting an actual frog.
Getting a little friend.
There were a few spells that he seemed frustrated about, so probably it sounds right.
Oh, that honestly, it could make sense about why your owner went missing if he was kind of, I mean, if he struggled with some stuff. I mean, I don't want to, assume, but it's hard sometimes when I've seen casters, they just can't seem to, get their spells off sometimes, get them to hit stuff. So if he had struggled with that kind of thing, and then he got like taken or eaten, or maybe if he got like stuck in the bee spell because he was like struggling. But it just we're talking percentage wise, so now like the percentage of like him being the one that's in the bee form is kind of going up for me.
I feel like it's the same thing of me trying to cast good berries. Like I just don't have the handle on it.
I mean, I would say I get it, but I don't at all. I don't know what you guys do when you do your magic. It just magic happens, and it's kind of weird. But
It sounds like you got a great handle on it. Just magic happens.
Yeah, I suppose I wouldn't know. I hit things. That's about it. So I've never had that kind of, I don't know, connection to the weave or whatever that you casters seem to have.
Just connection to the weave.
See, Ted, this is why your full name is Wanted. You're a joy to have around, kid.
Are you just saying that so I'll do the dishes?
I mean, cough, cough. Sorry, I'm really itchy. Yeah, I would get up and help, but
Rocky has hands his dishes over.
He heard he is doing dishes.
Sorry, I would get up and help, but yeah, just the cough. I'm.
So we have Rocky, Rocky's the rich favorite pet, so he doesn't do dishes.
He's like,
and then Odie's also the favorite of the kids at the monastery, so she doesn't do dishes.
Even though, and I will point out, Rocky's favorite spell is cleaning things, refuses to do dishes. Rocky is the
hears
naughtiest
do the
boy.
dishes and doesn't understand what that means.
Rocky is spoiled.
I mean, he is essentially like just a rich person's animal. So yeah, it's just a level of spoiled. Like this is like an influencer's dog, right? Like just so spoiled.
Say a purse poodle.
So are you guys gonna make camp now that you've finished your delicious meal and dishes are being done for you by your adopted / kidnapped child?
Poor little guy. I feel so bad for him. Yeah, I imagine we're, kind of hanging out. I don't know, Rocky, there is a pond here. You wanted to go in the pond.
I say he's already ready for bed.
He's there.
Oh.
And it's got little lily pads too, so he can have a little naturey pillow. Nature's pillow.
The flowers.
Seems like he's much happier in there than in the sink last night, so maybe it's a good thing we're out in the woods again.
Jazz was snoring too loud.
And Roisin, roll nature for me, please.
15.
Alright, as you guys are sitting on the fire and you're kind of winding down for bed, you notice what looks kind of like lightning bugs or glow-in-the-dark bugs, but they're all different colors. So instead of just seeing like the little yellow-white light of a lightning bug, you're actually seeing like little blue, purple, all these different colors just bobbing around, flying in the trees.
You guys talk?
They're kind of like in the trees further away. They're not. If they are talking, they wouldn't be talking loud enough for you to hear them because they are bugs.
Who are you talking to? Odie's gonna like look around.
The fireflies. They're different colors. You see them?
Oh, to be honest, I thought I was hallucinating them after all that herb I took earlier. I can't trust what my eyes are seeing right now. At least I'm not choking though. But yeah, no, okay. So you think they're fireflies? Are you sure they're not will-o'-the-wisp?
I mean,
I mean, those are just known for, kind of being lights in the trees, and then when you get closer they go further, and then they take you to your certain doom or whatever. I don't know if those are technically insects, so I don't know if you'd be able to talk to them or not. I don't know their exact anatomy.
okay, I will try and get closer, and then if they move further away, I'll come back because I'll assume they're will-o'-the-wisps.
I got a good head on you.
So you're gonna approach one of the trees with the floating pretty ones, and
Yep.
all right. And what are you doing? Just greeting them, or
Yeah, I mean, if they're staying, then I'll ask again.
Not
Good
suspicious.
evening. Do you speak?
no, we don't. Why would you
That's
say
trying.
that? Saying no is gonna make them know that we speak. No, I'm telling them we don't, so they'll leave us alone. That's not how that works.
Yeah, you should listen to your friend. That's not how that works.
Told you. Well, they can hear us now. We're both angrily whispering right now.
I mean,
May-
I won't
maybe.
take up too much of your time. Just, wanted to say hello and, if you got any, gossip to share, any rumors, any goings on in the clearing, I would be happy to hear that.
Oh no, we're all just getting ready to go to like a bug rave.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That
it's gonna be
sounds
really fun.
fun.
Yeah, DJ Roly Poly is gonna be putting on a really sick set.
Roisin, are they trying to lure you away?
We don't
No.
want her with us. We're trying to not. We don't. You tell your friend we don't want you. No offense.
Yeah, they're going to a rave and they're trying to be polite about it and not invite me.
That's
That
kinda
seems
true,
like
yeah.
they're 100% trying to lure you away. Oh my gosh, they're playing hard to get, and they're talking about a rave they want you to go to? That's crazy. Tell them we're not going to any rave in the Feywilds. Those drugs are too crazy.
You got us. That's your friend with the horn is so right. You're so smart. You got us. We aren't gonna steal your friend now.
Oh, darn, because I love parties so much. Too bad. Besides the rave, anything else going on? Any news about bees or a creature eating bees?
Well, you didn't hear it from me, but a lot of the bugs in the area are trying to vacate the premises. We're actually having a going away party because most people are trying to get away from here because something keeps killing all the bugs. It's really rude.
So, more than just the bees are disappearing?
Well, like, I don't know. Maybe it's like, is it the bees or the bees just the loudest ones complaining about it, you know?
All right, good to know. Well, safe travels and have fun at your rave.
Thanks, man. And thanks for being cool. And don't tell the cops. All cops are best people.
Yep, lips are sealed.
That's right. Fuck ice, roll dice. Roll out! And like they're gone. I don't know why I decided to make these glowing bugs little ravers, but that was a choice.
It was incredible. No, loved it.
I'm exploring
Everything good.
bugs because of the Monday game. We're gonna have more bugs, so I'm just trying peppering in some bugs here and there.
Yeah, they've all got their personalities.
Yeah, I'll go back to the group and I'll let everyone know. Yeah, so for definitely the bees have disappeared,
Uh-huh.
but other bugs may or may not be disappearing as well. They said that they're pretty much all the bugs are packing up and leaving because something is killing the bugs.
Oh, well, then that changes the data, because then it's so hard to tell how many of them are going missing because they're like leaving, but then how many of them are going missing because like the long is like eating them versus how many are going missing just because sometimes bugs die, you know?
Could the long be evolving? Like it's eating more than bees now.
I mean, I don't see any reason why it couldn't. I mean, the hypothesis of why it ate bees, you know, in the first place by some of the very early cryptozoologists that came out to see the long and write the stories was that they ate the hives in order as like a defense mechanism because then they would constantly have bees swirling around them, you know? So then they would have like this constant defense mechanism, but because their hides were so strong, the bees couldn't actually sting them. So then the bees would just constantly be in this angry state. And then the long could use that as kind of like a shield. And that's kind of the early, you know, theories that kind of came to that conclusion. You know what I mean?
That makes sense because if all the bees are gone, then they would have to move on to something else.
Right.
Oh
And
God,
they
what
would
if it's
have.
mosquitoes? What if they like spray mosquitoes at you?
Oh my god, that would just be bad. Then we would definitely have to beat the shit out of that cryptid. I don't think that cryptid would be allowed to continue at that point. I think we would have to end that bloodline, to be
So,
honest with it.
so when I was living in the woods for 3 years, I ate plenty of skeeters. They taste pretty good.
Oh, you know, you are just a delight to have around. Not only are you a little poison bottle, but you are also a mosquito eater. This is incredible. Rocky, you really are the talent of the group. If I could give you an award, I would give you one.
I think I probably got a bug spray spell somewhere in me.
You know, I would be a little scared, to be honest, of anything you sprayed in my direction. So I'm gonna be honest.
Well, you're not a bug, so I sprayed on the bug.
Yeah, in the air towards away from us.
Yes.
I trust him with that. He seems like he's, got all the basics of spell safety locked down.
It was
You
real
guys,
big in the school that my owner was at. Learned a lot about it.
right? So it was a school that you guys were in,
Well, he did the school part, but I was like on his shoulder while he studied and such.
and the other familiars, were they in the class doing the same thing with their
Oh, I was
masters?
just there when he was studying. I wasn't in the classes.
He would put you outside.
I just stayed in the room.
Oh yeah, okay.
Did you have a tank you lived in?
Well,
No, he's just wet all the time.
Well, it started out as that every day we would just go to the pond, and then he got sick of that, so he got me the coin that makes me wet all the time.
You know, wizards are lazy. It makes a lot of sense. They don't like to be outside, and they are super lazy. So that checks out.
And they get sunburned so easily.
Oh, I know. That's why they always have to wear those big ass hats.
That's why I got my big ass hat.
I
Because
mean,
I heard of sunburn. I bet there's moonburn too. You never know.
you're right. They look swag on you. You're right. I apologize.
Mine's a little different. I got feather in mine, so it's better.
Yeah, but we got to get you one of those big, like, actual, like, wizard hats. You'll love it. It'll be so great for you. Nice wide brim.
All the hats I pre-made for myself, a wizard hat is not one of them, and that's a damn shame.
Well, at least I'm glad that those bugs weren't will-o-wisps. They were just regular bugs, it sounds like.
Yep, just a couple of ravers.
Will of the Raves.
It's a damn shame they didn't invite us. That sounds fun.
Yeah. You know, to be honest, I don't know that I've ever been to a bug rave before. I can't say that.
In their defense, they wouldn't want a frog there. They're all trying to trip balls and not see a giant frog trying to eat them. Like that's that's like the worst thing to see on a trip, you know?
I only salivated a little. I didn't try and eat them when I saw them.
Honestly, though, sometimes raves are more work than they're worth. You go, and then you just like are. What? I was gonna say you're super thirsty all the time, but yet another reason why it is superior to be a frog. Jackie, you are just truly a superior beast. Maybe raves would be awesome for you, you know? I mean, it's not like he could trip any more balls than he is. I mean, you know? He probably, as a little bodybuilding champ, has the stamina. Like, honestly, maybe, Rocky, you are custom built for raves, to be honest.
Get a hat specifically for going to them. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah,
hat would he
absolutely.
have?
You would need a whole uniform. It would be a whole thing. You don't want to get turned away at the door. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, you collect glowworms and put it on the hat.
Yeah, see, there you go. Gotta have a theme.
So you guys are winding down your evening discussing your lack of an invitation to the bug rave, which was kind of rude. Why didn't those Will of the Raves invite you? Frankly, just honestly very. Anything else you guys are attending to before you turn in for your long rest here in this lovely campsite with a honestly cute looking water that, you know, has lily pads and also somehow has lobster and crab.
Checks out.
Definitely not a suspicious Fae pond.
Water feels fine to me.
All water does, bud. Even poison water.
Wait, like, I'm most curious what kind of hats Rocky is looking at, because, like, the look on his face is so, like, locked
I found
the
it.
fuck in. Like, I'm like, I don't want to end the session until we conclude this business here, so I feel like there's something pretty crucial going on.
I'm painting, so yeah, it'll come soon.
You know, these
Okay.
things matter, guys. These...
Yeah, when we get to where we're going and we successfully hunt this long, we just host our own rave.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, all the nerds are gonna want to hang anyway. So yeah, raves is like the way to go.
How better to fit in than a mushroom hat?
Oh, you've got to hang some little lights from it. So, like, he'll have lights on his face, and we can all see his cute little face.
Yeah, adorable.
We'll work on that at lunch at work tomorrow.
Yes.
That shit.
I love it. And you know what? And I think I have a question for next session. If you went to a rave, what would your outfit be?
Oh my god.
What outfit?
I feel like Rocky would just take the vest and shirt off. That's his outfit.
That's the outfit, man. Just him in the hat.
Rocky said, "What do you? I'm just a frog, dude."
But yeah, so you guys are gonna lay down for your long rest while talking about the bug rave you were rudely not invited to. And next session, Ezra and Jazz can hear all about your friends, the Will of the Raves, who didn't invite you to the rave. And maybe we'll find their rave next session as you approach Longridge. We are a few days away from Longridge, but we are getting closer to the areas of the mysterious happenstances. Whoa!
And we still have Ted.
And we still, you know, who's doing dishes, Odie? It's probably a good thing that you kidnapped the kid.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
man, fucking that poor kid.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I can't
Cool.
wait for Jazz and Ezra to be like, okay, we got steak and lobster, we got potatoes,
Right.
we got hats.
We had hats, and we also had
Trying to
rave bugs.
figure out what the heck was going on.
It's gonna be good.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
well, thank you guys. Have a great night.
Cheers.
All right, and that was the Cryptid Hunters. Fun little session where they get to see and experience some bugs, pollinate some stuff, explore the mysteries. Anyways, if you enjoyed this, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Check out the playlist on the screen. If you didn't, go and find something you will enjoy. There's tons of awesome D&D content on YouTube, so we are in the golden era of D&D. As always, thanks so much for watching. Go play some D&D. Bye!